Alright, what's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Alright, what's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Well, welcome to another abandoned video. Well, I'm glad I'm back. You know, it's been a long 2 weeks. It's been a rough 2 weeks. These past 2 weeks have been absolutely unrelenting. They have been catastrophically unrelenting and catastrophically destructive to my mental, physical, and emotional health. So, obviously, I've been going through a lot. You know, the last video I posted was almost a month ago, which was on June 19th. But I did that abandoned Verizon Wireless in Center 821 real estate office over there in Farmingville. Or Lake Ronkonkoma, Farmingville, whatever it is. It's on Portion Road, so it's almost reaching Farmingville. But I think it's Lake Ronkonkoma. And that was on June 19th. Nearly a month ago since I did my last video. But I've been keeping you guys updated, posting photos and responding to comments accordingly. But I've been just, you know, I've been taking care of myself, at least, you know, I've been trying to, because life has been so catastrophically destructive to me in my mental health and my physical and emotional health that it's been so debilitating. It's been so debilitatingly draining to me that I just haven't had the energy to go out and do anything, let alone have any hope that anything will get any better. You know, and obviously it's been rough. So, but we're here. We're here nonetheless. You know, I figured I got nothing to do, and I figured I'd come out here in my neighborhood in Smithtown and do a video for you guys. Now, I was gonna do a video here at the abandoned fresh market right here behind me. You know, the supermarket here in Smithtown that just recently closed, maybe about a month or two ago. And when I got here, it looks like there's a bunch of people there. The store is open, but it looks like there's a bunch of people there emptying out the store, emptying out all the shelves. There's a bunch of U-Haul trucks. There's a lot of milling around going over there, and I don't want to bother anybody, you know? And I don't want to run into a problem like I did back in, what was it, April? I think it was April. Yeah, it was April, where I did the abandoned Huntington Golden Coach Diner over there in Huntington. You know, and that guy who sounded like Zach Brown came up to me out of nowhere. Zach Brown, Zach, whatever the freaking guy's name is. Somebody is just pulling into the parking lot right now, actually, so take a look. We're retiring. Dear patrons and friends, after 45 wonderful years of serving the Huntington community, it is with both heavy hearts and deep gratitude that we announce the retirement of the Golden Court Diner. On behalf of the late Harry Corinnes and our entire family, we want to express our most sincere thanks to the generations of loyal patrons who have supported us throughout the years. Harry opened the doors of this diner with a simple dream: to provide a warm, welcoming place where friends and families could come together, share a meal, and create lasting memories. Over the decades, our diner became more than just a place to eat. It became a home, a gathering spot, a second family for so many. The laughter, conversations, and countless moments of kindness we've shared with you all will forever hold a special place in our heart. As we turn this page, we reflect fondly on the relationships we've built and the memories we have made. To every regular who shared a cup of coffee, to every family who celebrated birthdays and milestones here, and to every newcomer who chose us as their dining spot, we thank you. Your loyalty, friendship, and support meant the world to Harry, to us, and to everyone who worked here. Though we are saying goodbye to this chapter, the memories will live on. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your lives and for being part of ours. We will forever cherish the love and kindness you have shown us over the years. Please join us for one last visit before our closing date on April 14, 2025. With heartfelt, kind thanks and love, the Corinnes family.
Excuse me. What the fuck are you doing over here?
Hang on 1 second, guys. Whatever his name is. I think, Zach Young. Whatever his name. Yeah, Zach Young is his name. Ran into Apollo when I was trying to film the abandoned Huntington Golden Coach Diner that he showed up. Excuse me, what the hell are you doing? this place is not abandoned. I mean, I don't know, it's closed, but they're gonna turn it into... Shut your ass up. Man, you don't even know what the you're talking about. You know, and obviously at that time too, even at that time, you know, even at that time I was going through a tough time. You know, even at that time, the weekend at Happy, you guys saw me when I did the outro, I broke down crying when I was on camera. You know, even at that time, I was still going through a lot, and obviously it's been rough, man. You know, life, hasn't been easy to me at all, and obviously a situation happened to me in May. I'm not really going to get into any details, but a situation happened to me in May where, let's just say, I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And whoever it was that I was with, they almost took my life. All right, you get into a situation where you almost die because you hang out with the wrong people. Your life changes. Your life changes, and how you see life from a different perspective changes entirely. I almost died by hanging out with the wrong people last month, or 2 months ago, back in May, on May 16th to be exact. I hung out with the wrong people. They almost took my life. And obviously, for better or for worse, ever since then, my mental health has just catastrophically dropped. And it has plummeted to a point where I just never recovered and I never made my way back up. And obviously, it is what it is. It happens. But it sucks. I mean, people will do you dirty just to make themselves feel good. People will make you feel bad just so they can make themselves feel, like they're the aggressor and that you're the minor. And since you're the minor and they're the aggressor, they're the ones who are going to stand on top of you and just feel like it's okay for you to make you feel like you want to make somebody's life a living hell, and that's not right. And obviously, you guys know that I'm a big time survivor of suicide, and obviously, I haven't had those thoughts lately at all. I haven't. Thank God. But that night when when all that happened, the one dude asked me if I've ever survived suicide and do I not want to survive. So I'm not going to go any further because just a matter of speaking about that subject, about what happened to me 2 months ago, yeah, no, it takes a toll on me every time I even mention it. So I've been going through a lot, man, ever since May. These past 30, 40, 50, 60 days have been excruciatingly catastrophic and detrimental to my mental health. And I've been struggling, man. I've been fighting a battle that I've been trying to shake off for the past several months. And it's bothering me to a point where I can't function. I just can't move forward, And obviously, me being as strugglesome as I've been the past couple of months, by the grace of God, I'm still here, right? I'm still here. So, I'm not going nowhere. I'm, whatever. I'm still around, so everything's okay. All right, well, now that I got that out of the way, I'm going to do another, since I said before in the intro, I was going to do the abandoned fresh market right here behind me, but there's a lot of milling around going on over there, and obviously people are moving stuff around and emptying the store or whatever. So I'm going to do a revisitation here. I'm going to do a revisitation video. Right here, right next to me, or right here behind me, maybe I'll do a video here too. Right here, this brick building that you see right here behind me, this is an abandoned medical building. It used to be a bank, and then now they turned it into urgent care, and now it's closed. So, but right next to me, over here, I did a video here a few years ago. I don't remember when. I think it was 2023. I'm going to check out the abandoned American Roadside burger joint here in Smithtown. Now, this place closed down a good number of years. I believe they closed down during COVID. I'm not sure, but I believe that's when they closed down. But, obviously, I did a video here at the abandoned American Roadside burger joint here in Smithtown a couple of years ago. When they had closed down recently. I got to look back on the video and see if I posted in the description when they closed. I'm not exactly sure. I got to check. If I didn't, I could just probably look it up online. But I used to eat here. I mean, listen, I've came to American Roadside Burgers quite a couple of times, and they were all right. I mean, they were good. I mean, I'm not really a big burger fan. I'm not really a big burger fan. I like burgers, but I much rather prefer a hot dog. I'm more of a classic guy. I'm more classic. I like hot dogs. I'm a big fan of hot dogs, but I like a good, big, beefy, juicy burger every now and then. You know what I mean? So sorry if I'm, you see me trying to struggle. My phone holder kind of broke on me, so I gotta hold my phone with my hand until I buy a new phone holder. So, yeah. So no, I like burgers and hot dogs and whatever. It's pretty good. It's not that bad, But I prefer a hot dog over a burger any damn day. But I will say this: I love a good burger mixed with French fries and a milkshake. You give me a combination platter of French fries, a milkshake, and a good beefy burger. Ooh, oh, baby, oh, buddy. I sound like Furious Pete when he eats something good. Oh, buddy, oh, buddy. That Furious Pete, one of my favorite competitive eaters. Or like Johnny Bravo used to say, "Us 90 babies." Remember? Oh, that can't make it a weird noise. Remember Johnny Bravo? Us 90s babies? Oh, mama. Johnny Bravo, man. Damn, that's going old school. So, yeah, man. Obviously, as you guys could tell, my energy is a little different. Because I'm recuperating. I'm slowly recovering. I'm slowly recuperating. So, obviously, I'm getting there. It's going to take some time to heal from this mentalistic, catastrophic, destructive nightmare that I'm going through. But we'll be okay. And time heals all wounds, but everything will be all right. So, without further ado, like I always say in each and every one of my videos, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's get out of the car and check out the abandoned American Roadside burger joint here in Smithtown. Here we go. All right, what's going on? Oh, well, here we are. Welcome to the abandoned American Roadside Burgers here in Smithtown. 80 East Main Street, Smithtown, New York, 11787. Now, I checked the video that I did when I came here a couple of years ago, and I didn't post a date in the description, but looking up online of when this place closed, it appears that it closed down in somewhere in November of 2022. Somewhere around the holidays, somewhere late November, early December 2022, this place closed down. So I'm just going to go with November 2022. I'm just going to go with that. So, but we're here to revisit this place. I did this place here a couple of years ago when I first converted my channel into a channel of doing urban exploration. And at that time that I did this video, I only had a few hundred subscribers, between 400 and 500 subscribers. And now, fast forward a few years later, I'm over 1,100 subscribers. So thank you guys for the continued support, and thank you guys for always giving me that burst of energy that I need and that I always long for when I come out here to do this video for you guys. And thank you for always motivating me to stay happy and to keep pushing forward. It's because of you guys that I have the mediating motivator to go forward, to do videos like these. You guys are my motivating mediators to go out and do videos like these. So thank you for the continued support, and I can't wait to continue rolling forward. So without further ado, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's turn the camera around and check out the abandoned American Roadside Burgers here in Smithtown. Here we go. Alrighty, and there it is, the abandoned American Roadside Burgers here in Smithtown. When I came here last time, that second generation 3,288 square foot available sign by Acadia Properties wasn't up there. So that was not up there when I was here last time. It was just strictly an empty building with the label scar that you guys see right behind it. And now Acadia Properties have taken over, and now they have this place for sale. The name of the person who's got this place up for sale is called Carolyn Holbrook. Carolyn Holbrook at AcadiaRealty.com. Second generation restaurant. All right, there it is. Let's check this place out. Like I said, I did this video a few years ago when I first converted my channel into a channel of doing urban exploration. I came here. This is one of the first few videos that I did when I first started going out there to explore the world. What the? How the hell did that go on? My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize that I turned the flashlight on. Yeah, you too. All right, here we go. Oh, you see my reflection? What's going on? Yo. Wow. They still have all the banners up there too. see some stuff there on the side. Is it open? Nope. Nope. Not meant to be. Just like Wally always says in this video. Not meant to be. Alright. I have to step over the thing here. I gotta step over the bush. Hang on, give me 1 second. Let me step over the bush here. Oh, here we go. Alrighty, here we go. There it is. Hold on. There we go. We give excellent service. So if you give excellent service, why'd you close down then? Oh wow, it looks like they stripped out the kitchen. Looks like everything in there is gone. When I came here last time, they still had all the kitchen equipment up in there. Wow. They took out some of the tables too. Yeah, look over here on the floor, look. They took out some of the tables over here. Wow. So, okay, so quite a lot has changed since the last time I came here back in 2023. Wow. All right. Interesting. Hop over the bush here. Do the video for you guys. Here we go. Yeah, I guess that was the entrance to the kitchen right there. Wow, man. Sign of the times. You can see the footprints, the stickers that they have. Stand 6 feet apart, practice social distancing. So that right there shows you that they closed around the time where COVID was still a thing. And if I read correctly, I believe this place closed down somewhere around November 2022. Late November 2022, early December 2022. Wow. All right. We need to see through that window. Actually, why don't we check that out? I'm a man of my word. I deliver for you guys. Here we go. There it is. We zoom that in for you guys. Yep. Looks like that was the entrance to the kitchen right there. Oh wow. Look at the sidewall over here. They have a whole bunch of stuff written on the wall there. See that? I'm not sure what that's all about. And then obviously you see the head table. Oh yeah, they stripped that out. Oh yeah, they took everything out of there. Look at that. Wow, look at that. And then they have a whole bunch of stuff written on there. I guess maybe it's memories of people. I guess when they cleared it out, memories of people who used to work here. Wow. Crazy, man. That's insane. Oops. Almost fell to the bush there. Yep. Wow. So they're starting to strip this place out then. Damn, man. Wow. When I used to work for DoorDash, I've done quite a few deliveries here in the past. You know, I used to do deliveries here every now and then. Oh, they still got the label scar over here. Check it out. Let me back up for you guys. Right there, they still have the label scar. See that? Still got the label scar right there. Oh, looks like somebody hit it with the hind over here. They definitely hit the wall with the hind. Let me zoom that out just a little bit more. There goes a better look at the label scar. Yep, there goes the label scar. But somebody definitely hit the wall with the hind here. Huh. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Uh-oh. They got the doorbell. Last time I was here, the doorbell worked. Let's see if it works this time. Can you see what's inside of here? Yeah, you can. Hold on. I might have to zoom in. Just a little bit. Hold on, hold on. Yep, there it goes. Looks like a locker. Looks like a locker room. Is that a locker? No, it's not. It's just, oh, that's the freezer. I see the door handle. That's the freezer. So this is where they would have, I guess, have all the frozen meat patties and all the stuff here. Let me see if the doorbell still works. It was working last time I was here. Let me see if it works now. Does it? Hold on. No, It doesn't. Last time I was here, it was working, but it doesn't work now. So this is the back of the joint. Like Wally always says in the videos, here's the back of the joint. All right, let's continue rocking and rolling here. I was gonna do the abandoned urgent care building right here next door, but I forgot I have to be somewhere with my father soon. So I'm probably gonna do 2 videos in one. But let's see. It's called Meteorite. I see it right there, Meteorite. There used to be a bank a long time ago. It was either Capital One or Bank of America. I don't remember which one it was, but I do remember it being a bank a while back. Here we go. I'm on ground level, so if it looks like I'm low, wow, they really stripped out everything up in here. They don't even have the signs in here no more. There used to be a big banner right there. They used to have a couple of banners, and they got rid of them. Wow. They still have the social distancing foot sticker right there. They still got the social distancing foot sticker right there on the floor. Wow. So they got rid of all the tables. So a lot has changed. This place has had a significant change since the last time I've been here, which was approximately 2 years ago. They got a Home Depot utility bucket up in there, and there's another door that leads to the kitchen. Wow. Yep, they used to have a bunch of tables back there, bunch of chairs and tables back there. Gone. Wow. Let's see if I could go around here. Let me step around over here for you guys. Hang on. All right, there we go. Here we go. Boom. Whoa, I wonder what that name list is. I don't remember that being here. Wow, it's all over the wall. They have a whole bunch of different names, even going up on the top here. Wow. Even on the sidewall over here, you have a bunch of names. I know this place is closed, but somebody is grilling and it smells amazing. I don't know where the hell it's coming from, but something smells amazing. And I have not eaten lunch yet, and something smells absolutely terrific. Oh my God, I don't know what it is, but something smells amazing, and it's making me hungry. It smells like a burger. Well, right here next door, I'll show you guys in a bit. You got a breakfast cafe here. You got Rocky Ramen Noodles. I'll show you guys around here in a little bit. Ah, they still got the soda machine. Cool. But all the tables, all the chairs, everything's gone. It wasn't gone when I was here last time, but it's gone now. Yeah, you see all the tables, all the chairs and everything, how they stripped them all out. That's it. But they still have the Coke dispenser up. They still have the soda dispenser. Yep. They still have all the backrests of all the chairs and tables that used to be here. Everything is stripped out. Wasn't like that when I was here a few years ago. And like I said, I came to do this place, to check this place out 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when I first converted my channel initially into a channel of doing urban exploration videos. I guess somebody was on a coffee break and they forgot their coffee. Oh well, waste of money. 7-Eleven coffee. Yep, there it goes. Good old American roadside burgers. Yep, right here, they had all the tables. And obviously, as you could see, you see how they have the glass dividers? You see how they have the dividers? So that's obviously how you know that this was during COVID, because all the tables were separated by dividers. And obviously, before COVID, they didn't have it like this. It was never like this. They didn't have those glass dividers. It was never like that. Everything was all open. Everything was all free. But now, you know, when COVID happened, everything just started slowly dwindling. And once everything dwindled, that was it. There was no turning back. You know what I mean? Get one more look from this side and then we'll take one more look from over here. Oh, I gotta be careful. There's a big hole there. I don't want to freaking fall through that. There's a massive, look at it, there's a big hole there. Hold on. The big hole right there. Lord willing, I freaking fall through that, I'm done. I'm not done, but that's gonna be painful. Freaking bust my face on the freaking curve if I fall through the hole. That won't be good. That's where the bathrooms were, right there. I remember because I used to come here a lot and the bathrooms were in a circular thingamajigger looking accordion type thing over here. Oh, there it goes. This is where all the chairs and tables used to be. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe on the tables they used to have the American Roadside Burger logo on each table. So, you know, I'll get one more look through here and then we'll call it quits. And then I'll do the walk around. Yep. That's it, all the tables and chairs, everything's gone. No more. What kind of drinks they got up? What kind of drinks they got up over here? Let me check that out real quick. Let me see. Anything interesting? Minute Maid, High C, Fuse, water, Fanta, Diet Coke, root beer, and a regular Coke. I wonder if it still works. Maybe it does. Probably tastes flat as hell though, but it probably still works. Wow. They had two of them. Were they all the same? Let me see. High C Fruit Punch, Fuse Iced Tea, Minute Maid Lemonade. It looks like they have Powerade. Looks like they have Fanta, Diet Coke, root beer, and Coke. It looks like they had more or less of the same beverages on the other side. They just had them categorized differently. Oh well. All right. I'm still waiting to look through here, but you get a better look at the soda selection over here though. So let me go through here. You get a better look at the selection over here. Oh. Right here you get a much better look at the selection. Let me zoom that in for you guys. Ah, there we go. Now I see it perfectly. Let me zoom that in for you guys. Let's check this out. Okay. High C Flashing Fruit Punch, Fuse Iced Tea, Minute Maid Lemonade, Powerade. It looks like Peak Iced Tea. Yeah, they had Mountain Peak or Peak's Iced Tea. Diet Coke. What the heck is this? Chocolate soda. Bosco chocolate soda. I've never heard of chocolate soda. And Coke. I've never heard of Bosco either. I don't know what the hell that was. What they got over here? Diet Coke, Fanta, Dr. Pepper, another Fanta, Bang's root beer. Looked like they had a cherry Coke, they had Sprite, and a regular Coke. Okay, alrighty. Cool, man. Alright. Hey, see right here, they still have the stickers. They still got the social distance stickers. Please practice social distancing. Stand 6 feet apart. See? So that alone should tell you exactly why this place closed down. But it wasn't even that. I mean, you know, for me being a local, you know, over the years, I've noticed that this place has dwindled. Like, even before COVID happened, for the hell of it, I'm gonna go through one more window. Even before COVID happened, I did notice that the clientele in this place was slowly dying down, little by little, even before COVID happened. AOL, oh my God, wow, I have not seen that logo and those three letters in such a long time. AOL, oh my God, wow. House of Worship for Burger Lovers. We give excellent service. Wow, AOL, dude, that's insane. You'll love it, and yes, the best burger in town. Wow, AOL, and that is where my screen name, or not screen name, but that is where my username derives from. Magic King 788. There we go. All right, we're done here. Magic King 788 was actually my screen name on AOL Instant Messenger on AIM. Magic King 788 was my screen name, and that's where my YouTube name derived from when I created my YouTube channel in 2009. So there it goes, guys. One last look at the abandoned American Roadside Burgers here in Smithtown. 80 East Main Street, Smithtown, New York, 11787. Wow, AOL, man. Yo, don't talk about going back 15, 20 years ago. AOL Instant Messenger, bro, that's crazy. American Online, that's insane. I have not seen that logo and those three letters in such a long time. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. So I'm gonna do the walk around, and then I guess I'll see you guys in the car for the outro. All right? All righty. See you soon. Alright, what's going on? So what'd you guys think about that, huh? What'd you think? Huh? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Well, you know, I figured I'd come over here to check the place out for you guys. You know? And obviously, oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys this freaking thing they got going on over here. Not bad. That's alright. No, because over here, because if you guys saw, when I was filming, I don't know where the hell it came from, but something smelled amazing. I don't know if, I mean, right behind here, there is a pizzeria. And now I know where it's coming from. Now I know where it was coming from. Right behind me, right over here next to Medi, whatever the stupid place used to be called. Right next to there, they got this place called Old Street Burgers. So right there, Old Street is where they have pretty good burgers, and that's where the smell was coming from. I was about to say, I was like, where the hell is that coming from? It smells amazing. I have not eaten lunch. I haven't eaten nothing. But right here in front of me, over here, you got Javier's Breakfast Cafe, home style. You got Rocky Ramen, and then right over there, you got Salad Dishes. So straight ahead, it's right here, right in front of me. You got Rocky Ramen, Javier's home style Breakfast Cafe, breakfast to lunch. And then on the end, over here in the corner here, you got Salad Dishes. So it's pretty cool. They used to have a place over here called Cloud9. It was an ice cream and cereal bar. I think they closed that down. I think Salad Dishes replaced it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I do remember picking up at a place over here called Cloud9 a couple of times, and it was an ice cream and cereal bar. So, yeah. So, you know, I figured since I had nothing to do, you know, it's Friday afternoon. Today, Friday, July 11th. Make sure you go to 7-Eleven and get your free Slurpee. I already got mine, so I'm probably going to go back for another one. You know what I mean? So yeah, so it's pretty cool, man. But so what'd you guys think? Huh? What'd you think? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Well, you know, I was gonna do the place right here behind me, meteorite, meteors, whatever you want to call it, mediators, whatever you want to call it. But it says it on the back of the door there, it's called meteorite, whatever it's fucking called, whatever it's fucking called. I don't know, but whatever. That's just the name of it. right? So what do you guys think of my new hat, huh? I got it recently, and it says summer. I like it. It's freaking fire. It says summer. And then I got these blue shades. You know, obviously my iconic blue shades. How could you forget, or how could I forget my iconic blue shades, right? That's what you guys have always known me for, because blue is my favorite color. Blue is my favorite color. So I'm always known for having a hat and my iconic blue shades. On some occasions, I don't wear a hat, but most of the time I wear hats. But obviously, if I'm dressed up casually, polo and, you know, my shorts, whatever, if I'm dressed up normally, I don't have my hat on. But if I'm dressed up like a rap bum and, you know, freaking gym shorts and a t-shirt, and I got my hat on and I got my iconic blue shades. But each and every video, you guys have known me for my iconic blue shades, right? And you guys know that blue is my favorite color. So obviously, you know, it plays a big role of me wearing something blue, whether it's part of my hat, whether it's my shades. Hell, you guys remember Shadow? There was navy blue. Blue is my favorite color. I always love the color blue. So yeah, man. So all right, well, I'm gonna get on out of here because I have to head home. You know, I know it's a quick outro, but I gotta head home because I gotta be somewhere with my dad. Me and my father got something to take care of. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you know, hopefully the next video I do, I'll be a little more energetic. You know, like I said, life has been an unrelentingly catastrophic and destructive nightmare that's been detrimental, extremely detrimental to my physical, mental, and emotional health. And I have not been myself for the past 120 days. So it's been very, very rough, man. I said 120 days. 30, 40, 50, 60 days, whatever you want to call it. I meant to say these past 120 hours from Monday all the way to now. From Monday, July 7th, all the way to today, July 11th, it has been an absolutely catastrophic nightmare to my mental, physical, and emotional health. And it's been really rocky, but we'll be all right. We're going to keep moving forward. All right? All righty, guys. So just like Wally always says at the end of his videos, you guys stay awesome. And just like I always say at the end of my videos, you guys stay cool, stay happy, keep smiling, and just enjoy your life. What's going on? Yo. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Until the wind blows us to our next destination, I shall see you guys there, wherever that may be. All right? All righty, guys. See you later. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your summer. And we'll see you guys soon. All right? All righty. Peace out.